if the company exists their own objective. Now, when you exist your own objective, what it means is that you still have a lot to do, right? Because you are talking about a company, you are talking about a limited liability company. All the listed companies in the NGS, like that do the same thing, that, like, let's say Dangote and Lafarge now, you can see there is kind of, even if your own internal, you are not even maximizing the shareholders' wealth, because it is not possible for you to make profit without an external factor, without a driver, right? Is it possible? No. Is that possible? It's not possible. So definitely, if they only achieve inside objective, they are maximizing the shareholders wealth, but it will not be good like that until you make a comparison with similar company that are doing the same thing. Then you can now say that yes, we are doing well. Yes, we are now compare with this also company that we are doing the same thing. Our profit after tax percentage is higher than theirs, right? And that is how you work. So when you obtain your own internal objective, you maximize the shareholders' wealth, but it is not enough until you make an external comparison. Have I answered your question? Most especially is a listed company. That is it. Ordinary company like a sole proprietorship, like those all companies that are not listed in the NGS, right? You can compare it internal, right? Because their information, other your like, let's say a business enterprise firm now, you cannot go and compare with another company because you are not listed. So you can only do the internal, and you say you are maximizing what? Shareholders wealth. With that, you are good. But if it is a listed company, is listed in the Nigeria Stock Exchange market, it is not enough for you to compare your internal activities and you say you are maximizing shareholders wealth. What about the external activities, external factors as well? Are we together? Titilayo, do you understand?
Yes, yeah. Yes,
Oh,
thank you very much.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. So do we have any other person that if you know you don't understand, please, okay, Raula, please
Good
unmute your mic.
afternoon.
Yeah,
Good
good afternoon,
afternoon.
Raula. Good afternoon.
So I wanted to ask, please, I don't know if it's a silly question, but is it that whenever we see analyze in a question, we're supposed to do trend analysis?
Thank you. That is a very good question. I've said that earlier that when you are given an objective like this for comparison, because there is nothing you want to do that will give you percentage. Tell me what you will do now that will give you a percentage. Is trend. They say analyze. When you see analyze and you're given a percentage figure, you have to use trend. That is it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So the next one is what? Earnings growth. So can we continue now? Earnings growth, right? So the earnings growth is EPS, which is the earning per share. It's also known as EPS, right? Earnings. Your earnings growth is EPS, right? Your earnings growth is what? Is EPS. So please, we are starting from 2021 as well. Please screenshot this so that we move further. Have you done that? So you just give me figure, right? You give me figure. Okay. 2021. Please, if you don't understand, don't keep quiet. So just say, sir, I don't understand. Right? Now, next one is what? 2021, right?
Yeah,
2021.
I don't understand.
You're just coming. You just coming now. Just join us now. Just follow. You understand this one. So now the 2021, right? You have to use, don't forget you are using trend for everything, right? And the earnings per shares is given in the question. So what is the
Yes.
earning per shares for 2021?
190.40.
Okay. 190.40, right? So minus the old. which is the old year, which is 2020. What do we have?
149.50.
149.50 divided by 149.50, right? Now, don't forget that this is where this is the question. Oh, this is the question, right? This is the question, right? This is just the table we're using since, right? So now, what next do we have after that? Okay. So just give me figure. Please give me figure. 149. This one is 149.50 divide minus. Please give me figure. Minus what?
112.20. 112.20.
112.20 divided by 112.20, right? So what do you have? So this is 2020, 2019 now. 2019, 112.20 minus, give me figure.
158.40.
You say
158. 158.40.
158.40
Yes.
divided by 158.40, right? 2018, 2018, 158
158.40.
point 158.40 minus, give me figure please.
134.30.
134.30.
0.30.
Please, someone should just be
Divided
calculating so
by
that when we get
100.
there, you just give us figure, remove. Right? 2017,
Mm,
2017, 134. Oh, it's zero now, right? 2017 is actually zero. Why is zero? Because do we have any information with regards to that? No. Is that not so? Hello? Hello? Are we still together?
yes, yeah.
We can.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So this is zero now because it is 134.30 minus zero divided by zero, right? So now, so just give me figure. I'm coming. Analysis, trend analysis, right? So trend analysis, please give me figure.
27%.
Okay, I'm coming. 27%.
For 2021. No.
Mhm. For 20, okay, I'm coming. For 2021 is what? 2020.
27%.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay, 27%. 27%. Right. Next,
33%.
33%. Next, what do you have again?
29%.
You say
Minus 9%.
minus 9%. Is it minus?
Two,
Is it minus?
and the last one. Yes, minus 29%.
29%. What is
Yes.
next? What
And
next?
the last one, 18%. 18%.
18%. 18%. Class, are we still together? So your comments, you put down your comments, right? So I will leave this comment for you. Then you comment. Now, what next? What next, class?
The arithmetic mean and annual.
Okay, thank you. Now, the next one is that um your analysis should consider both arithmetic mean and equivalent annual growth rate, right? Equivalent annual what? Equivalent annual growth rate. Class, don't forget that I can twist this question again. Class, just listen. Listen, please. Hello, class, listen. I can still twist this question. How? Now, this dividend per share is given to you in the question. Yeah, this dividend per share of 28, 23, 22, it may not be given, though, right? But you'll be told that dividend growth. And you know that for you to get, they can tell you that dividend per shares. And the dividend per share is not given in the question. Class, how will you get dividend per shares? Definitely your dividend for the year will be given and your numbers of shares will be given. Dividend divided by the numbers of shares will give you dividend per share. You can see sometimes this dividend per share is given to you in this question may not be given. Is that not so? So when it is not given and the question says, oh, dividend per share growth, right? What you need to do is that the dividend will be given in the question as well as the numbers of shares. So you can say dividend divided by the what? By the numbers of what? By the numbers of shares, right? By the numbers of shares. Now, so and that is it. So I will leave. The next one is that your analysis should consider both arithmetic mean and equivalent annual growth rate. Now, you've done your analysis, right? Now, your analysis should include arithmetic mean. Now, arithmetic mean, arithmetic mean, right? Don't forget that the first one is dividend per shares, DPS. The second one is share price growth, right? The next one is earnings growth. Is that not so? That is what we calculate, right? Earnings growth. So they say our analysis should include what? Arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean means that you are adding what you trend together. The arithmetic, what you trend, you add it together, you divide it by the numbers of years that you use it. Is that not so? Now, let's quickly look at the dividend per shares. The dividend per share that we did is what? 22. Someone should write it down. 22% plus 4.5 plus 0 plus 29%. Is that not so? So, and that is your arithmetic. That one will be your arithmetic mean, right? 21.7, right? Plus 4.5. Is it 4.5 class?
No, it's 22% though.
Okay,
22%
22%
plus
plus
4.5
4.5 plus
plus 0
plus 0 plus
plus 29.
plus 29 divided by how many years is this? How many years? 1, 2, 3,
4
4. It's 4,
years.
divided by 4. Class, this is arithmetic. What is your figure? Give me figure, class.
13.874.
13 point.
0.875.
Okay, I'm coming.
Please, sir, what about the 18% for 2018?
For 2018, did you calculate
Yes.
for 2018? This is 2018 now. Is it not dividend?
This is percent.
22, 4.5, 0%. This is what they say you should
And
do. They say your analysis should include this. Hello?
Okay, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Oh, let's go back to the question. Your analysis should consider both arithmetic mean and equivalent. So when you do your analysis, you will still need to do your arithmetic and equivalent annual growth rate. You can see the way it is. It is 15 marks, right? 15 marks. Now, what do you have here? What do you have? Quickly, what do you have here?
where?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
13.875.
Okay, 13.875 or 13, is it 13.875 or 13.9? Just say 13.9%.
Let's say
Titilayo.
13.9 approximately.
Yeah, Titilayo.
I'm sorry. Since we are rounding everything up, should we not round this 4.5 and then this 13.9? Should we not round it up?
You see,
Since we are
anyhow,
using a rounded figure.
Titi, just any how that you want to do it, just be consistent. If you want to use one decimal, use one decimal. If you want to use two decimal, use two decimal. Is that not so? Right? You can decide to say it is not 4.5, it is 6, it is 5%. You are good. But just be consistent with the decimal place, right? Do you understand?
Yes, okay, thank you.
So, okay. So, um, so what is for the share price growth? Share price growth. So we have minus what? Take note, minus what? 16%, 75%, 5%, and 34%. That also. So please take note of that so that we can move, right? Minus 17, 75, 5%. Okay. Okay, give me figure. Minus 17, minus 16,
Minus 16,
plus.
75.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay, plus what? 75
75
plus what?
plus 5,
Plus 5 plus what?
34.
34, right? Divided by 4, right? What do you have? Minus 16. What do you have? Minus 16. What do you have?
24.5.
24,
24.5.
24.5%.
Yes.
Now, earnings growth. What is the earnings growth? Quickly,
27.
earnings growth. Okay, this is the earnings growth. Okay,
27%.
okay, thank you. Thank you. You coming?
27.
27% plus
Plus
33.
33%.
Mhm.
plus 33%.
Minus
Plus minus
29%.
29.
That is
Minus
minus, okay,
29.
minus 29, right?
29, yes. Plus
Okay,
18.
minus 29 plus what? Minus 29 plus what?
18.
Plus 18 divided by 4. What do we have here?
12.25.
12.25. Now, can we analyze this? Can we analyze this? We can analyze this. Do you know why? Because we already merged the 5 years together. We already merged the 4 years together. So the only thing we need to analyze is that trend analysis. But we need to show our arithmetic mean of 13.9%, as well as the share price growth of 24.5, earnings growth of 12 point what? 25%. And that is it. Because the objective is giving us 9% per year. The objective that they give us is per year, right? And this 13.9% is the combined year, which is year 1 to year 4. So you just leave your answer this way. The arithmetic mean is this. So we will now move to what? Arithmetic. We'll move to equivalent annual growth rate. Equivalent annual growth rate, right? Equivalent annual growth rate. Now, when you see a question like this, right, that equivalent annual growth rate, there is a topic in SFM, which is cost of capital, right? Now, under the cost of capital, there is a growth rate. There is a formula for calculating growth rate, which is called Gordon's growth rate. Don't worry about that. I'll just give you the formula. I'm just explaining, right? So when we get to cost of capital, we'll talk more on it. So when a question like this, under the objective of a financial manager say, oh, calculate the equivalent annual growth rate, right? So the equivalent annual growth rate will be calculated using the Gordon's growth model, right? So I'll just give you the formula for calculating that. Okay, Titi?
Sorry, some people are unable to join on
I've,
some people drop
um,
messages on.
yes, I've checked it now. I've checked it. Nobody is there. I've checked it. So you can just please let me to send a message that I can't see anyone here. Of okay. Now the next thing is what equivalent annual growth rate, which is what Gordon's. Gordon's. I saw that message, but I checked. I didn't see anything there. Gordon's growth model. So which means that when you have something like this, you have to use the Gordon's growth model. Now, for you to determine the growth rate, right? For each of these, there is a formula for that, right? So the formula is n minus 1, right? Then you take the square root, you take the square root, okay, or let's have latest dividend, latest return, I'm coming. Let me just give example of the formula. Sorry, I need to just use this for now. Okay. Okay, so the square root, then you say latest return divided by earliest. This is the formula actually for calculating the Gordon's earliest return minus 1. Now, when you want to determine the equivalent annual growth rate, right? For each of what you were given, this is the formula you need to use, right? Now, the first one is DPS. Don't worry about this formula. Just understand that, oh, you are using the Gordon's growth model. When any question tell you that determine the equivalent annual growth rate, right? Now, DPS is equals to, now, what is the numbers of years? N is the numbers of years, the total numbers of years, N, right? The numbers of years here is how many years? Is 5 years, right? Is that not
Yes.
so? It's 5 years. No, it's 5 years. The total numbers of years. This is growth rate, right? We are not talking about trend. This is not trend. We are talking about what? The growth rate, right? Now, we want to know the percentage of the growth rate from their what? From their returns, from their earnings, right? Now, look at it now. The total numbers of years is how many years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is years, is 5 years. When you are using a Gordon's growth model, Gordon's growth model is based on their return, is based on their real earning, is based on what they earn at the end of the year, right? No trend on it, right? Now, this is dividend per shares, right? Now, we say the formula is latest divided by the earliest, right? Minus 1. The numbers of years here is 5 years. Now, what is the latest dividend per shares? Class, who can give me what is the latest dividend per shares? What is the latest dividend per share?
28.
20 what?
28.
28. Thank you. What is the earliest?
17.
17. That's fine. That is correct. Now, the latest is 28. Why the earliest is what? 20, the earliest is what? 17. And that is how it was, right? Now, let's quickly go there back and say the latest is 28, right? 28 divided by 17 minus what? Minus 1. Please, what is the numbers of years?
5.
5 minus 1, right? The 5 minus 1, 5 minus 1, right? So, sorry, we'll just use this for now. So, what do you have? Answer, minus 1. So, you first of all do your, so this will be what? I'm coming. So, DPS is equals to what? Is equals to 4. So, 28 divided by 7. 28 divided by 17, what do you have?
Minus. The minus 1, is it on the denominator, which is the
No, it's not.
earliest?
It's on its own. It's on its own. That is why I
Okay,
separated
on
it.
its own.
Yes.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
I separated it. You can see it now. You can see.
Okay, 28 divided by 17, 1.65.
Okay. Thank you. 1.65. Right? Let's just use this for now. 1.65. Please confirm that. Minus 1. So you do the fourth root.
7.67.
Yeah, you do the fourth root. What is the fourth root? Fourth root of 165. Then you minus 1. What is the percentage?
4.14.
Away. 13 point what? 13.24. Correct. 13.24. Damola.
Is it not the fourth root of 1.65?
Interesting. Press, if you are using scientific calculator, right?
It's 29. 13.29.
13.29. Okay, 13.29. If you are using scientific calculator,
My answer is 13.34.
13.34 is still 13%, right? Right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
correct. Damola, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Did you get it?
Yes, I got it.
If you are using scientific calculator, you should do what?
So next, you do the same thing with the next one. Please, are we still together? So the next one is what? Share price, right? Earnings growth, right? Earnings growth. So we still have 5, right? Okay, 5. Quickly, someone should just give me the figure.
For the latest return,
So what is the latest return?
75%.
Okay, coming. Let me
So you
just
do
do
the
something.
return or the trend analysis.
No,
It
it's the
doesn't
main,
show.
what is it called? From the main question. So when you want to determine the growth rate, you don't use trend to determine growth rate. It is
Okay.
based on,
Sorry. I'm giving you the trend. Sorry.
okay,
I gave you the trend. Sorry.
fine.
But for the figure itself is 5,008.25.
Okay, from the question, right?
Not from
Directly
the
for the
question. We
question.
don't have
From our
share price
solution,
growth. We factored it out ourselves.
Okay. That's fine. So what is it called? Um, this is share price growth, right? So what do we have there? Share price. Don't forget that the share price is what? Oh, the share price is market price. That's true. Okay, now let's quickly go there. Share price, share price. So where is our share price? Okay. Where is the share price?
5,008.25
Okay.
for the latest return.
For the latest return. Class, are we there? Share
Yes,
price,
sir.
oh. Thank you. So the earliest is what? What is the earliest?
2041, 2041.36.
2,041.36.
Okay, please take note of that. Thank you. Okay. Divided by 2 what?
2,000. and 41.
200
2041.
2041, right?
Point three
Minus 1.
six. Point three
Okay,
six.
point 3 what?
6.
36. Minus 1, right? So just give me
So
direct
I have a
figure.
question.
I have a question, please.
Okay, okay, please.
I thought
Victoria, I can't hear you.
Okay, my question is that the latest dividend is supposed to be the most current year.
Yes.
The for this earnings growth, it's supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be the value for 2021, which is 4,198.8, not
Ooh,
5,008.25.
ooh. Ah, Damola. Interesting. Okay, let's go back. The latest is for let's see. The latest is 2021 now. Is that also
Wait, are we
4188?
considering the year or we are considering the figure?
No, it's year now. It's year. It's the
It's not the
latest year,
figure. It's
not the
just
figure.
okay. Sorry, that's my mistake. Sorry.
Okay, the latest. Okay, now the latest is 2021. When we get to cost of capital, you still understand this thing more as well.
Okay, I was
So the
thinking.
latest.
Let me explain what I was thinking in my head so that you can just clarify it at once. Because I know I will not be the only person on that table. I was thinking earliest return is of the money, the one that you understand, the highest versus the lowest. I wasn't thinking about the year. Do
No,
you
is
understand what
is
I'm saying?
yeah, it's based on the numbers of years.
Oh,
It's based
okay,
on the
okay.
years. Yeah, it's
Oh,
based
okay,
on the
okay.
years.
That was my mistake.
So
I'm sorry.
no problem. It's fine. It's fine. So the earliest is what 4188. Then the what is it called? The earliest is 2041. Thank you. Thank you. So what do we have? Please figure, please.
19
Hello.
plus 9.
19 what?
19.69.
Okay, 19.69. 19.69. So 19.69, right?
Yes.
19.69. That's fine. So what next? What next do we have? 19.69. Please confirm if it is 19.69. Please confirm if it is 19.69. Okay. Hello. Are we
19,
still together?
19.69.
Yes, sir, it's
Okay.
correct.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So what next do we have? What do we have again? We have what do we have again? We have earnings per shares, right? So earning per shares is given in this question, right? What is our earnings per shares? What is the earning per shares? Earning per shares is given, right?
Yes.
Please take note
The
of this
latest
earning per shares. What is the latest here? 190, right? 190, right? So the earliest is what? 134.
134.30.
Please take note of that. Okay. The next one is what? Earnings earnings per share, right? So equals to the numbers of years is 5 minus 1. So please give me figure for the earliest. So what is the earliest?
The
Please give me
latest
figure for
first.
the okay, the latest. The latest. What is the latest? What is the latest? This is the latest. Let me show you, okay? The latest is what? 190.40, right?
Yes.
Okay. 190.40.
Where
Please,
is it?
190.40 divided by what is the earliest?
134.30.
134.30.
134.30, right? Minus 1 equals to this. Class, what do we have? Please, before the next class, please, I want every one of you to get this material so that we don't need to be scrolling up and down again. Please ensure you get the material so that we can move. Please, it's very important. If you have the material already, we'll move. So what do we have? Figure, please.
9.12.
You say?
9.12.
Okay, thank you. 9.12. Right? Now, what this is all right for A. For A. Now for B now. Now I want to ask before we continue the B part, class, when you see this question, you can see that the information is not much, right? But what you will do there, how many it take us about how many minutes now, right? Now, and it's because I'm actually doing it in class. The question is, once you understand, that's why I said you have to read to understand. Like this is required now. First thing what you need to do is that you read the requirements, right? They say you should analyze and comment. How did you want to analyze the growth in dividend per shares, right? Now, and you are given what? The business sector. What you need to do is that when you see a question like this, analyze. You have to perform a trend for you to compare so that you will know because the view of the chairman looking at this figure now, everything is fine. You can see when we do our analysis, we realize that in fact they even have loss. They even make a loss in 1 year, right? Of which we need to comment on that. Although adequate information was not provided for us to know what could have been the reason. When we get to case study, we'll talk more on this financial analysis, right? Now, you can see how it works, right? Now, the B part of this question, class, are we together before we proceed, please? Before we continue, are we still together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yes,
that's
we are
fine.
together.
Okay. So what is the B part of this question? B. The B says that discuss the factor, right? Discuss the factors that should be considered when deciding on a management remuneration packages that will encourage the directors of TP to maximize the wealth of shareholders, Titilayo, Damilola, Abidemi, please provide solution to that quickly before we move on. So, hello. Now, if Titi,
Yes, so the financial performance of the organization itself will have to be considered before they can decide on the remuneration package.
thank you, thank you. That is a very brilliant answer, right? Financial performance. Who again?
Yeah, I think work rates too should be considered because it will not make sense for someone working overtime should earn at the same time as someone working
Thank
without
you,
overtime. So the work rate and based on efficiency and effectiveness should be considered too, like a
thank you,
rate
brilliant.
based kind of.
Thank you, brilliant. And you should also identify if okay, if there is transparency, right? Clarity and what transparency. Is this person transparent? You know, is it transparent, right? Now, another one is okay, Idowu, that is transparency. Okay, Idowu. Okay. Lastly is that time horizon. One of the factor that causes a conflict of interest under the agency conflict is time horizon, whereby the shareholders will be looking at the long-term investment because the higher the term, the higher the return. Because the higher the risk, the higher the return. Why the management, the directors will be looking at what? The short time. So you need to actually consider the what? Time horizon, right? Time horizon. And that is all about that particular what? Question. Class, are we together?
Yes, we are together.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay, okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, okay, that's fine. And that is all for this question. And I have another question here, right? I have another. Just leave this question, question three. Question. You can attempt it. Question two as well. Then I have another question here. Question one. Please attempt this question one as well. It's also under objective of a financial manager, right? So I think that's all for the objective of a financial manager. So please do well to watch. So what says the time? This is okay, Victoria. Victoria.
The question for question two, please we not see it so that we can like screenshot it and be able to solve it.
Okay, okay. So this is it for the question three. Okay, question three. Where is itself? Okay, and this is the question three, right? This is the question three. So, like I said, it will be good for you to get the material as well. So, and you can see we are done with this question. Victoria, do you have any other question before we?
No, sir.
Okay, let me end.